Alright, fam. Laten we even kijken. Alright, let's see. Let's see what's going on. Hey, Wilo. How you doing, bro? Hope you're doing good, my friend. Ugh. My room is a mess right now. They're working on the room. They're doing some stuff here. Ziet alles er goed uit aan die kant? Laat me even weten, bro. Laat me even weten of alles er goed uitziet. Even kijken hoe alles eruit ziet, man. Alright, amazing, amazing. That's good to hear, my friend. That's good to hear. Let's hope we got some people tuning in. That would be nice. That would be nice if some people are going to tune in. It would be nice. That would be nice if some people are going to tune in. It would be nice. It would be nice if some people are going to tune in. It would be nice. It would be nice if some people are going to tune in. It would be nice. It would be nice if some people are going to tune in. It would be nice. The quality seems off though, I ain't gonna lie to you. The quality does seem off. I just noticed. That's tough. Yeah, now the echo is because of me. But the quality seems off right now. I think I changed something in the settings yesterday. I changed something in the settings yesterday, so I think that's why the quality seems off right now. Because if you look at the screen, how do the numbers look? They look nice. That's tough. I might have to... Let me see, take a look. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. I mean, maybe they are right. Maybe they're alright. Let me know in the chat who's here right now. Let me know in the chat. Hope you guys are doing alright. I'm gonna close some stuff up. 1 sec. Alright, let's see. Yo, Morton, how you doing, bro? Let me know in the chat how the quality looks for the numbers on the screen. When the times and stuff. I think I changed something in the settings. It might look a little bit rough. I accidentally did that. We missed out on the trade here. I wanted to look for a long from this breaker, but there's people working in my room right now, so I had to wait, and they're still here, but we missed out on this setup, sadly. But yeah, potentially we can look for something else later on. It's a bit tough though, because I wanted to take this badly. I wanted to take this long, back to 6 o'clock and higher. It's really tough. I have to see, maybe we can get a retracement into here and potentially get a long from there. We have to see. We got a new half-an-hour opening in 5 minutes, so potentially that could be the long setup, and then we try to take it on the flip of the half-an-hour candle. Let me know how the quality looks. Morton, are you around? Let me know how the quality actually looks right now on the stream, because potentially I have to restart it if the quality is too awful right now. Looking good, really? So it's really looking good. Okay. If it's okay, then I guess it's okay, right? Let's wait for some people to tune in. I hope some people are gonna tune in today, but we'll see. Maybe no one is tuning in because I'm streaming a little bit later than usual. For me, it's sharp. Also, the numbers, they look good. Everything like this right here on the screen. Let me know how it looks, guys. I'm gonna take a look myself on my phone right now. Hey, Bowser, how you doing, bro? Hope you're doing all right. Oh yeah, it does look good, actually. Okay, no, then it's all right. Bowser, the legend. How you doing, bro? Glad to see you tune in. Make sure to smash up the like, guys. We got 7 people watching already in the first minute. Make sure to smash up the likes. I would highly appreciate that. It actually boosts up the algorithm. It boosts up the algorithm, so I would highly appreciate that. All right, let's wait and see what this next 30 minutes is gonna do for us. If we get a bottom wick, we can potentially look for the flip continuation higher. I missed out on this setup here, but I think there's a potential here, right? So we get something like this. Oh, we get something like this to the downside, and we flip it, and then we enter on the break and retest, and yeah, we get something like this, right? We get something like this, and when they flip 6, we can go to break even, and then we target 2R, or potentially even higher to previous day high right here as our initial target. Something like this is what I'm looking for right now. That's what we're looking for, guys. Let's hope we get something out of it. Originally, I should have been in here already. Like I said, this would have been really nice to be in from here, the stop below here, or below right here, right? And then target previous day high. But we can get the same. We can get even a bigger risk to reward ratio here. The odds of success is just lower, right? Because it might actually sweep back in down and then it goes and stuff like that. So we just have to wear the risk on that one. Ja, dan doe ik even mijn microfoon uit. Moet je wel even van tevoren zeggen. Ja, zeg maar. So yeah, let's see, guys. Let's see. I hope you guys are doing good. I think there's some people tuning in along the way. I need to have like more of a fixed schedule, and just to be around 12 o'clock here every single day. That would be the best. But right now we're still trading the 6 o'clock candle. We're just trading it a little bit later. We missed out on the opportunity at 8 when I actually wanted to be there. So that's tough. It is what it is. It is what it is. Thomas? Yeah. Yeah. All right, we're back at it, guys. No, Jason, I actually missed the long here because I wasn't streaming yet. There's some work around in my room, so I wanted to wait. But yeah, I thought now I have to go live to see if we can potentially get the half-an-hour continuation. But it's tough because I wanted to take this one right here. I wanted to take it right here after the breaker, stop below the low at 8 o'clock. I even said it. I posted it on my channel. On the YouTube channel post, I made a post at what I was looking for, and at 8 o'clock. But yeah, I wanted to go live at 8. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Yeah, well played, bro. That's a nice one. That's a really nice one. I'm looking for a bottom wick to be formed in this gap, rebalance it down into this breaker, and then a flip above 830 high, and then continue 8 higher. So that's what I'm looking for right now. And then I can use the half-an-hour low as my stop loss, you know. It's a bit riskier, but I'm still aiming for previous day high to be taken, so I'm still aiming for that to happen. We still got some room left in we still got some room left, you know. I do need to see them come down really before I can take this trade. I can't take it from here, you know. So I need some price action. I would like to see like maybe the first 5 minutes to go down, then wick back above, and then take it on the continuation, you know. That would be amazing. For anyone that's just tuned into the live stream, I highly appreciate you guys for watching. We got 10 people watching. Make sure to smash up the like button. That will be highly appreciated. Let's see if we can get like the same stuff as yesterday, guys. Because yesterday was booming. It was crazy. It was actually crazy. It would be insane if we can hit those numbers again. We had like 100 people watching, guys. I mean, come on. That's insane, you know what I mean? Like, I never expected that to happen. Now I'm a bit later to the party than I normally would. So yeah. You know the fractal model? That's what I'm trading when I don't trade the... You mean the fractal, you just mean the... What do you mean by fractal? You mean the CRT model? That's what they call it, or something like that? Something in that instance? Alright, let's see what's gonna happen here, guys. I would like to see a bottom wick being formed first. If they give us a valid bottom wick, something that I can work with, and then the break above continuation would be really nice. If I look at this on the 1 minute, it's not looking too good as of yet. I need to see something happen on the 5. The lighting is a bit different today because there's a big window right now in my room that wasn't there before. So yeah, right now it let me make a picture. Let me make a picture so you guys can see what I'm talking about. There you go. Look at this. Right? Look at this. Okay, you see that? That's a big window. They just put it in there. So right now, just yeah, we have to deal what it is. We have to deal with what we have, guys. We have to deal with what we have. All right, let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen here today. Let's hope we can get like a little bit of a bottom wick formed, like I said before, and then we can look for the continuation higher. And yeah, we have some build up liquidity, right above here. So this would be like a perfect target to take out. Let's hope they give us the roll along, you know. They give us a chance to get into this position, basically. That would be real nice. Not time frame alignment. C2 on the hourly sweep, C1 on the hourly, and you trade the... Yeah, sure. Okay, so it's just something like this, right? So you have open, high, close. They sweep it, and then you trade the third one. That you trade the third candle after they sweep. So it's just a Baker formation, basically, right? Just yeah, basically, right? Something like that. Yeah, nice. I like that. We got 13 people watching. Smash up the likes, guys. That would be highly appreciated. That would be highly appreciated. All right, let's see what's gonna happen here, guys. If we're gonna get a bottom wick formed within this range, and then we flip it again higher, and we try to get involved. We can also get involved like this, right? But you can instantly see how it reduces the risk to reward ratio, right? So yeah, this risk to reward ratio is just way better. Sure, man. Jason, send it over to me, bro. I would highly appreciate that, man. I would highly appreciate that. Send it over. Damn, look who it is. Samsur, hope you're doing good, my friend. Good to see you back. Good to see you back. Is this a valid bottom wick for me? Yeah, to a degree it could be. We have to see. We have to see. We have to see. Yeah, life is good, man. Life is good, bro. Any day above ground is a good day, my friend. You have to remind yourself of it, right? But yeah, we're back on the live streams, bro. Why are you longing? Because right now the market is, for me, we rebalance some of the gap to the downside, right? That's why I'm now looking for longs. If I'm looking at the 12 o'clock formation, we're trading the continuation now. That's the reason. That's the reason. That's what we're looking for. All right, let's see if they're gonna give it to us or not. It's a bit of a tougher situation. I need to have a closure first. If they close and come back down, then I can get involved here. Yeah, Samsur, I'm glad to be back, bro. I'm glad to be back. Yesterday's live stream actually went insanely well. We had like 2,000 views and like 100 likes, so it was insane for the second live stream. You know, from being gone for a real long time to just tuning back in, hopping with everyone on. It was amazing, guys. It was amazing, and I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad I'm back. So I'm gonna try and continue it again on a day-to-day basis. But does that make sense to you, my ear? What I just told you about why I'm looking for longs? I initially was looking for longs down here, bro. Right? So this was my original setup to trade it from here. But because there's some people working in my room right now, I wasn't around the PC to execute on this position. So now I'm trying it a little bit higher up, still below 6 though. And I'm trying to seek previous day high. So we're trying to seek it right here, right? We're trying to seek previous day high. And I hope we're gonna get lucky. There's some form of luck in this game, guys, right? So I'm trying to hope that we're gonna get this one. We'll see what happens. On the 30-minute right now, it's looking neat, right? I hope that they're gonna come down once again, retest the open of 830 before they go initially. Because if that's not the case, yeah, we're not gonna be in, right? It's just that simple. But if they do, we might get a really nice risk to reward ratio here, right? So let's have a look. Let's have a look. We got 830 here. I'm gonna take it from this level right here if they close. So we have to still wait, guys, right? We have to wait for another minute and 30 seconds here. There is still potential that they sweep us out, by the way. I'm just saying this beforehand. If they sweep us out again and then do the same stuff, I would enter again. I just, it's just part of the game. We have to see how they close this one, though. If they close above it, I'm interested for long it. If they close below it, I'm gonna wait and see if they're gonna go lower. So I'm talking about if they close above or below the current open of the 30-minute time frame, right? So it's right here. We've got 14 people watching. I appreciate all of you. Make sure to smash up the like button. That would be highly appreciated. And if you are new here, let me know where you're from. Let me know what you trade. Let me know what you do on a day-to-day basis. I'm not from the FBI. I'm just a chill guy. Nothing more. All right, let's see. We got 30 seconds left on the clock before the closure is coming in. Receive the new message. Okay. We do not have any major news today. We do have unemployment claims that should be coming out already. But yeah, it was nothing major, basically. That's just what it is. We don't have any other news. All right, let's see how they're gonna close. Closing above or below. It's closing below. All right, so I'm not gonna execute in this position. I'm gonna wait, guys. I'm gonna wait. They close below. It is what it is. Watching from South Africa. Welcome, bro. Hope you're doing good. Welcome to the live stream. For the ones that are interested, I was looking for longs from here. Really easy to say afterwards, but I really was. And I missed out because I couldn't live stream because people are working in my room right now. And yeah, otherwise there's just too much noise. I decided to still go live though. Mr. Wick, how you doing, bro? Hope you're doing all right. I'm Thomas. I know who you are. I already noticed it because of the name, Mr. Wick. You have your own community, right? With the Wick name and stuff. So I was aware it was you. What have you marked out? You mean this one? This is the breaker block, bro. This is a breaker block. And you got another one here that's another breaker block. So it's the same stuff we've been trading yesterday. It's the same stuff. And what we used to trade it down here, right? It's the same stuff. A breaker block is in simple forms, it's just like a sort of a head and shoulders formation, you could say. Right? But a breaker in that instance, what it does, it allows buying pressure before they liquidate liquidity and they break above it again. And the ideology is that there's orders left behind in this block to be used as buying pressure. Right? Because like the big funds, they hedge their positions, right, to make money. That's how they do it. And do you still speak with Lorenzo? Nah. I was speaking with him, but we did not have any contact in the last couple of weeks. Sadly. Part of the game, guys. Part of the game. Do you understand what I mean, Mahir? What it is? Oh, one sec. All right. Bring the mic a little bit closer to the mouth. There's some work going on in the room right now. It's tough, man. I'm really pissed off that I missed this long. I wasn't live for it to actually get involved in the long position here. This was a perfect breaker with a sweep of liquidity below. Yeah, that's fucked. All right, it is what it is. For the guys that are watching, make sure to smash up the like. That would be highly appreciated. I'm still not over it though. I think there's still opportunity for it to come down here, and then we can look for the long afterwards. I got called for the live today on Lucid. Nice, bro. Nice, friend. Hope you're gonna do the live, or you're not gonna do it. You don't like it? Oh, you got called. Oh, that's what you mean. I thought you meant for the live stream. You should do like live or something like that. No, getting called live is a tough one. Yeah, I understand. That's a bit more. So we just tapped 6 o'clock open. We couldn't break it. That's interesting. Maybe something is gonna happen in the next half an hour. We also got a new hourly coming in soon. So who knows what's gonna happen here, guys? It could potentially come wick down, and then maybe we can look for something down here after they confirm it, you know? Yeah, that's tough. That's tough, Thomas. That's tough. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's part of the game, you know. If you make too much money, eventually they're gonna screw you over, you know, because you're just making too much. It's just how it is. They're a business too, my friend. You know what I mean? Oh. I already created an account with my dad's name. Okay. Don't incriminate yourself on my live stream, bro. They might be watching. You never know. They might be watching. It would be nice. It would be nice. It would be nice. Yesterday was booming. We had a lot of views, a lot of people tuning in. Joking, Lucid, joking. Yeah, that's funny. I see what you're saying. No, but tune into Lucid. Let me know. Maybe they can become my partner for the live stream. A growing content creator. You guys should ask them. You know, ask them. Maybe they wanna do some partnership deals, because they're only picking certain live streamers. They're not doing it with everyone. You know, or they're doing it with like any trader at all. Maybe they want to do it. You know, you never know. All right, they're holding 6. That's interesting. So they're building some more liquidity right now. It would be nice if they come down first. I'm not gonna lie to you, because then we can get involved. That would be nice. We'll see. Hopefully it happens. Man, I'm really like, I'm pissed off that I missed this one. Thomas, you're trading with Lucid? Yes. You're talking to me or you're talking to the guy in the chat? Because we're both named Thomas. Oh yeah, no, I'm also trading with Lucid. Yeah, this is a Lucid account here on the right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Lucid is amazing, Bowser. I think they're one of the best, to be honest, right now in the game. This is my first actual account with them though. Like I had 2 of those freebies, like they were like extremely cheap, and I didn't trade. Like I blew them instantly within 1 day. But right now I'm trading one for real, and I think it's pretty good. You can trade them on TradeC. I don't have any problems as of yet with TradeC. But who knows? They might also, you know, have their third-party provider, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, if they, I don't know if they sign deals to delay the price action and stuff. I can't tell you. Lucid commissions are too high. Yeah, I don't know. It depends on how you trade, I guess, right? I've been in the hospital since Sunday. Wait, what? What happened? Why, bro? Send me a message on Discord, bro. What the fuck? What's going on? What are you talking about, Bowser? Fuck, man, we fucking missed this shit. I'm getting mad. Oh, that's tough, man. Yeah, this is whack. All right, we're gonna wait and see. Maybe the next hour is gonna give it to us, and they're gonna come back into here, and we can still enjoy the ride up. Otherwise, it's gonna be yeah, it's tough. I wanted kidney stones. Yeah, okay, I know. You told me before. Yeah, that's tough, man. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. How long should you stay in the hospital now? Like, what do they expect? What is a breaker block? This is a breaker block, bro. So like I said before, right? A breaker simply means that there's the last buying pressure before the sell move. And they liquidate lows or highs. It can go both ways. And then they break above it again. And these breakers, because they cause such a massive reaction to either direction, the philosophy is that there is orders left behind in that specific area that we can use to buy pressure, uses buy pressure higher. But it could also go the other way, right? So in this instance, this last bullish candle caused this massive down move. That's the philosophy behind it, right? And there are orders left behind here that they hedge themselves into, where they come back to, and they use it to go higher again. See what I mean? And this is the same stuff that happened here. So you have your last bullish candle before the down move, they sweep liquidity, break above it, gather the orders here, and then they move higher. And this was the actual setup I was looking for initially. But now we can look for the next hour to potentially come into this one, right? Right here. And we have to see what we can do with the stop loss. But maybe I wait and see if there's a reaction so I can get a better stop. Because this would have been the best one, right? Officially, right? This would have been the best one right now to be in. It's the lowest position you can be in, as in it's in the extreme level. I just no excuses, guys, but I couldn't be there in time. Sadly, it's just what it is. It's tough. And now I feel mad. How do you mark it out? You can use the rectangles. I use the rectangles to mark them out. I think that's the best way, personally. It's just how I use it. Could also use it differently, of course. Just broke above 6. Yeah, this is 830 low, so this could definitely be swept still. 6 got broken. Yeah. I hope we did not miss the move and it's gonna be a driver without us, guys. That would be a sad way to end the week. I'm not gonna lie to you. It would be a sad way to end the week. We had a good week though. We had a good week, but it would be better if we can end it with another banger. I won't be live tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow is gonna be a holiday as well, right? The markets are gonna close earlier, if I'm correct. That's something I read. Maybe I'm wrong. And I have family weekends, so I'm gonna go out with my family and stuff. So there's a big chance I won't be there tomorrow, but we're here now. So let's hope we can get some magic. We can get something to work out here for us. We've got 18 people watching. I highly appreciate every single one of you. If you could smash up the like, that would be highly, highly appreciated. That would be highly appreciated. Marco, my G, how are you, bro? Hope you're doing good. Thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I need to have a look at gold also, actually, here. Yeah, okay, gold is nothing for me. Oh, look at this move back to 6 and then the rejection down. That's crazy. Oh, we have divergence right now with NQ. I think it's good to use NQ. Yeah, but I'm just using NQ1, bro. NQ1's always good, bro. It's always good, man. I always use NQ1, bro. One second, guys. Let me see. How many accounts do you trade? Man, in total it's not that much actually. It was way more, but I have a live account that I manage for someone else. Then I have my own account. I trade this Lucid right now, and my funded futures as well. NQ take London high, but then NQ nope. Oh, really? I see. Yeah, the thing is, bro, I'm just using the chart that I'm used to, so that's the one that I'm gonna utilize. Maybe it makes a difference, but I'm not aware of it in the years that I've been trading. So yeah. What's your win rate? I have an average between 40 to 50%. 40 to 50. But that's the thing, right? So when it comes to my win rate is not that massive. Sometimes it increases. Sometimes it increases, sometimes it decreases a bit based on the market, you know? Do you plan to buy from the 15-minute fair value gap if the 1 hour? Yeah, I wanted to look for the buy from here. Yeah, so I'm looking to buy from this breaker, the 15-minute fair value gap. Yeah, something like in here. I'm now just getting frustrated as heck for the fact that I missed out on just buying the initial position. So it's a bit of a, but it's part of the game. It's part of the game. Outside forces controlling the environment right now. I can't do anything about it, guys. But we can potentially see a reversal back down on the new hourly and get involved in that position. So that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for the new hour to open up and potentially give us a move down and then a move up, right? Something like this will be the case. So somewhere in here, right? And then the question is, where can we put our stop loss? The most reasonable would be below this swept low, right? But this would heavily have influence on our risk to reward ratio. So I'd rather wait and see what happens once they come down here, you know? Something like this is what I would be waiting for on the new hour. So let's see. We got 16 people watching. If you guys would like smash up the like, that would highly be appreciated by me. Let's see. We still have that liquidity. I hope they leave some for us. Otherwise, yeah, it's just I just missed the move, and it will be frustrating. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if we get lucky today or not. And if not, it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. But then I will definitely step away from the PC, because otherwise I'm gonna make stupid mistakes just out of frustration. It was a nice trade though at 8 o'clock. That's all I can say. I was planning to go live at 8 and look at what it did at 8. Perfect bottom wick, continuation move, and this shit is just, it doesn't stop. Oh, fuckers, man. 17 people watching. Highly appreciate every single one of you. Make sure to smash up the like and subscribe, and also make sure you get notified when I go live on YouTube by doing the notification thingy with the bell icon, so you're always aware of me going live. I actually posted as well about me not going live at 12. I would have been there, but I wasn't. Now looking at it though, it wasn't a bad thing that I wasn't here, because nothing actually formed around 12. Nothing major. It formed down here later in the day, right? All right, let's see. We got 50 seconds left for the new hourly to open up. Let's see what's going to happen here, guys. We also got 9:30 coming in as well, of course, soon, within half an hour. So potentially this could also lead to a potential trade here. For a potential trade. All right, let me make sure to mark out the daily high on the other charts here as the target. Gonna put it in red. All right, that's the target overall. If they sweep the daily high, it's done for me, you know? Like then we're out of the blues. We're no longer in a position to make a trade. So anything below giving us a potential entry, anything here would be the target back to previous day highs. That would be the idea. That would be the idea here. What are you guys' buys for today? Let me know in the chat. I know some of you guys already took a trade. Congrats, well done. Good work. We still got 830 lows. Potentially they want to resweep the newest liquidity that's being set in here. As you can see, they left it, right? So maybe they come back and take it out. That would be nice. Let's see. Getting called to live is literally telling you that they don't want you to trade with us. Yeah, Jay, you're completely right, bro. You're completely right, my friend. There's no jokes in that. If they call you to live, especially on some firms where they just give you 2,000 in drawdown, it just tells you like, we don't want you to get paid out the rest of your money, and we want to keep it to ourselves. And they do it in a sneaky way, guys. That's the hard part about trading, you know, trading these prop firms and stuff like that. It's It's really nice. It's a good opportunity to learn how to trade, to use your capital, right? To have level like less self risk. But yeah, if you're playing the game, you also have to accept the rules of the game, you know? And that's just how it is. They're a business too. That's what I always remind myself of, you know? They're a business. And what would I do if something was draining my business on a continuous basis? I would try to shut it down, you know? I wouldn't let someone just drain my business like a maniac, you know? If it's unneeded, that's the thing. If let's say, for example, I'm an influencer and I'm a heavy source of income, a person you could talk about is Patrick Wieland, for example. My guy played the prop firm game and he gets out on top and he's a big affiliate. And the reason why is because he's a source, right? It's a big source of income for the prop firms. So it balances it out. You see what I mean? It balances it out a lot. So him sticking around is good for them. Just having some random kid that lives on the other side of the planet and is banking like 20, 30K a month, and he's not bringing any source of income into the company. Well, yeah, what do you think? What do you expect they're gonna do, right? Let's just be realistic. It's a tough game. It's a tough game, guys. All right, we can see that they're actually moving down. They're retapping 6 o'clock right now. The 6 o'clock open. Let's see what happens here, guys. I hope that they're gonna come down a bit more. That would be better. If they're gonna close back above 9, we potentially can use that low that's being formed here as the stop loss for the highs, right? This could also be the case. But I like it a little bit lower. That would be better. It's a big sell-off though. That's for sure. It's not a light one. Let's look at the previous. Yeah, just below 50%. That would be ideal here. Because if we're looking at the overall daily range, yeah, it's a bit of a squeaky one here. Would they want to come all the way back down here? I don't know. I don't think so, personally. It doesn't look like the structure right now is supporting the move down all the way to here, but maybe I'm wrong. This also doesn't seem as efficient. That's interesting though, because we now just swept. We swept the current day high liquidity right here, right? If we're talking about the 12 o'clock model, for the reversal to the downside, it just did what we would initially look for if we're looking for sells. So that's really interesting. I'm just gonna stay around, put, and see what happens here. If I get a good reaction, I'm still gonna look for the longs. But in case this doesn't occur, we might look for the shorts and just follow the reversal play from 6, and then we do it the other way around. Trying to be as adaptable as we can. And see what the market brings to us, you know? So let's see what happens here. Did you guys take any trades today? Let me know in the chat. Who's still watching? Drop a W in the chat if you're still watching. Let me know in the chat. Did any of you guys actually take a trade today? And if so, what was the trade that you took? I'm interested to know what you guys were doing. I would like to know. We can learn from one another. That's the whole reason I'm here, you know? I hope you guys can learn something from me, and I hope I can learn something from you guys as well. That's the whole reason we're doing this. Let's see. We just tapped 8:30 again. I'm gonna take a look on the 3-minute, on the 1-minute. Interesting move down, guys. Interesting move down. This is interesting though. Let's have a look at 6. Let's see what happens here. She just has a massive move back up. Let's see if we manage to close it bullish above 9 o'clock. Then on the retest of 9, I would definitely take this trade, right? But we do have to increase our risk to reward ratio each by a couple of points above the high. But we do have some, like the whole move here above is still inefficient, right? So there's a big chance they're gonna recover a lot of it if this wants to go higher. Let's have a look at the dollar here as well, because the dollar is actually looking bullish, which is surprising. Because normally, if the dollar is rising this drastically, you would see a more of a downward spiral on NQ, right? So right now that is also this might actually be the case. We also have a bearish divergence right now. Maybe it is actually a short setup, guys. Maybe it is actually a short setup. All right, let's see. DXY is very bullish. Yeah, I agree, Bowser. I fully agree, man. I'm like, now I'm a bit in the contradicament, you know? I'm like asking myself the question, it's like, is it supposed to be bullish? Or are we just, is this a manipulation of the highs to continue the shorts? You know what I'm saying, Bowser? You see what I'm saying here? Bowser's a really good trader, by the way. So I'm asking his opinion because I want to know what he thinks. What do you think on this, Bowser? Because I like, I understand previous day high is really close, but how many times have we seen it go the other way? Yeah, doe maar. Give me 1 second, guys. Yo, what's happening, bro? So there's some noise in my room. That's why I have my mic muted for a second. How you doing, my friend? I was supposed to be live at 8 o'clock. We should have had this long position. I wasn't here. I've been ranting about it for a couple of times now because I'm actually frustrated by it, but it is what it is. All right, noise is gone. But we're still looking for a potential long setup here now. So that's what we're waiting for. Hope you're doing good. Did you take any position note as of yet? Take note. Nah, it's not good, bro. It's not good. Actually, to be honest, I'm actually frustrated about this one. Because this was a perfect setup, bro. It was a Yeah, it was a perfect setup, exactly. So I was waiting for this one to happen, right? This one right here. And then take it to previous day high. Man, I'm it is what it is. It is what it is. Now we're trading above 6, so it's a bit more risky, but I'm still okay with taking a potential long position here. After they close above 9 o'clock and trade it back up like this, and then we have to increase our target a little bit. But something like this is still potential for me. I have to see how much I can risk on this one. So I can risk 2 minis. All right, 2 micros. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna wait and see what happens. If they close above it, then my buy limit would be set at 9 o'clock open for the continuation play. And then yeah, we're just gonna see what happens. We're just gonna see what happens, you know. Well done on taking that trade, though. That was a nice setup. You did a good job on taking the inversion for value gap. You did a nice job, bro. Man, it looks so because it looks so good on the 15 as well, right? It looks so nice on the 15 on the hourly. We just swapped liquidity. It was like a perfect breaker block on the 5-minute. I was like, I need to take this on the live stream, but there was too much noise going on. Like they were doing everything here. Yeah, it looks so good, and that was frustrated even more. You know what I mean? Like it was such a nice setup below 6 o'clock, so you're in a perfect position in that instance. The 6 o'clock reversal continuation play, right? And yeah, I just sadly missed out on it, man. I sadly missed out on it. It is what it is, though. You know, you can't have them all. Maybe we can have this one. That would be nice. If they close above it and we come back into it, and then we have the continuation play, then we have something like this, you know? And this is, of course, a bit more of a risky position, guys, right? So keep your bucks tight if you don't want to risk it. This is also risky because you're trying to catch the bottom, but the risk to reward ratio and the location of price is more beneficial because you're lower in price. Now we're higher up, but we actually validated by creating a bottom wick, right? Closing back above it on the 5. So in that instance, we are sort of validating it. We also have 930 coming in, right? So don't forget about that, guys. Don't forget about that. But yeah, let's see what happens here. Let's have a look. So this is 9 o'clock open. Let's see if they close above it. Did you already take your profits on the long trade that you took? I think you did. Of course. Should be a nice one. Should be a nice one. All right, got 32 seconds left on this one. Let's see what happens here on the closure. I see a sweep of the London high. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I also see the same stuff, to be honest. So it's a bit of a dangerous setup. That's what I'm saying. It's like this might also be a continuation to the downside potentially forming here. All right. I'm entering 2 right now. What happened? What's happening here? Oh, I'm entering way too high, to be honest. This completely screws over the thingy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I'll have to close it. If they come back down again, I'll enter the right here. I'll enter them. Give it a second, see if they pop us in. Then I can put my stop in. All right, they popped us in. Stop is below the current hourly low. The target is gonna be to previous day high and higher, right? That's the goal here. Let's see what happens. Let's see if they're gonna give it to us, guys. Let's see if they're gonna screw us over after we missed out on the initial setup I was looking for. That would be quite upsetting. We'll see if this we'll see what happens here. Previous day high, where is it? Let's see. It's right here. Right there. Can I give it a different color? I can't do a lot when I'm zoomed in like this. I don't have, I'm currently not using Discord, guys. Once I'll use it, I'll let you know. And then I will make a Discord community. You know? That's the overall goal eventually, you know, to make a Discord community. Oh, look, we do have some momentum to the upside now. So that's pretty neat. If they break this high, I will go to break even pretty fast here. I'd rather get stopped out on break even and not have any money at all than risk it for the biscuit, you know. Or it's a liquidity run. Yeah, that would be nice as well, bro. We'll see. We'll see what happens here, man. It would be nice if this just pushes just before London for the New York Open, that we have like a major push towards the previous day high. That would be nice. So it's around this area here. All right, let's see. We do have a major displacement. All right, I'm putting my my stop to break even on this one now. No overlap. All right, let's hope they're gonna continue, guys, and we're not gonna get taken out here. That would be nice. That this is gonna just boom go all the way up. So we're at break even now at the retest of the 9 o'clock candle. Come on, baby. Let's hope they're not gonna come back. There's a simple reason for the break even this fast, guys. It's just purely because we're in the all-time high area. We're in the high area of the day now, right? So I just have to, basically. I'm trying to call the top going higher. So we'll see if this one is gonna continue or not. To previous day high, come on, baby. We'll take it just before previous day high. We can withdraw some money out of the market after we missed out on this amazing trade. I'm gonna be okay with it. Oh, right here. Maybe this is a nice one. It's a flip continuation. We have to survive the next 20-minute candle, though. If we survive it at all. Like, it's pulling back heavily already. Closure above the wick would be better. We'll see. 800 for me. Nice, bro. That's some good money, bro. Well done. That's like a weekly salary for someone that's working a high-end job, bro. At least here in the Netherlands, right? So that's good, man. That's some nice money. All right, we got a new 20 in 10 seconds. I hope we're gonna survive the bottom wick of the new 20. We'll see. Because if they want to retest it again, yeah, then we're out. If not, we're gonna stay and let's hope we can survive. Let's hope we can survive and thrive. We also got the New York Stock Exchange open in 10 minutes. So yeah. Anything beforehand would be amazing to the upside. What is it that you guys would like to see in the future, you know? Let me know. Like, I want to really take this stuff serious now. Also looking at, we have 19 people watching again. Same as yesterday. I appreciate all of you guys. Make sure to smash up the like. That would be highly appreciated. I'm just getting back into the game. But my ask to you guys, like, what do you guys want to see, you know? Type of videos, maybe. Maybe I can do something for you guys. I'm more a bit laid back when it comes to like technical stuff because there's so much free content out there and people do not really value the content that you make. most of the time. But maybe you guys are different. You know, you guys are legends. But yeah, you know, I have to be a bit. Yeah, I'm really my time is my mental space and the way on how I use my time is really special to me. So I have to. Maybe I do it. You know, create a Discord community, make some videos on how I see the market and stuff. I mean, why not? Why not? But yeah, there's so much free content out there, guys. It's all out there already. Maybe some of the content that I make would be the game changer for some, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it goes higher at the open. Yeah, I hope it is a bit further away from my entry when it opens up, though. You know, because it could also wick down and then go the other way. Right now, it's not really looking. Well, it's looking okay, but it could look way better if it's just a little bit higher. You know, for the mental side of things. But it's looking all right. I mean, the momentum is there. It's continuing to push momentum at the moment. So, I mean, if it continues this way, it's all right. You know, it's all right if it continues this way. I appreciate that, man. Well, yeah, I'm keeping it as transparent as real as I can. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, man. Like the thing is with a lot of these people in this trading influencer space, bro. Like something I'm gonna while we're in this trade, I'm gonna talk with you guys about something that I've read. It's the Allegory of the Cave by Plato, right? Plato is one of the biggest Western philosophers, if not the biggest that has ever lived, right? And the Allegory of the Cave is something that he's explaining to Socrates, right? They are having a conversation, Socrates and Plato, and they're talking about the allegory of the cave. What it actually means, an allegory is a story, a made-up story, right? Like Peter Pan, right? This is a good, this is the same stuff. But an allegory of the cave means that in the story, people are chained up in a cave. They can only see in front of them. They are chained up and they can't look to either side, and they're stuck within the cave next to other people, right? And there's a big fire behind them, and they can only see the shadows that are cast up on the wall. And there's a few people that are controlling the shadows that they see, right? They are controlling their perception of what life is actually about. It's a good movie to watch for this as well as The Matrix, right? That's what The Matrix actually is based on. For the guys that didn't know, it's based on the Allegory of the Cave by Plato. But when they are stuck in the cave, they have a certain perception of what life is because they don't know what life is actually about. And the same stuff here with trading is the same stuff, right? There's a couple influencers in the game that are making you perceive trading as a certain way, right? They are controlling the narrative. They are the ones controlling what trading should supposed to look like. And I personally don't believe that it's the case, right? I don't think it's reasonable to think that if you get 2,500 in drawdown, it's easy to make 30 grand. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. But some of them are making it seem like that's the case because it gets them more people inside. They get people to buy the shit and whatever not. And I just don't think that is the case, right? I don't think that's the case. And my goal is to show to people that some people, oh, we got 5 minutes before the open. What is this? All right, it's running up. It's running up. It's running up, and we're out. Okay, that's interesting. All right, well played, I guess. Thank you for whoever did that. Nice. Well, yeah, that's the trade. I don't know what happened there, but it worked out. It worked out. It was 5 minutes for the open. They really wanted that previous day high, it seems like. They really wanted it, right? And they gave it to us. Not yet, but almost. All right, so what I was talking about, right? The whole thing with this trading influencer space is that once you look at it from a rational side of thing, and you are, yeah, well, you get like out of the cave, basically, right? And you walk out into the real world. You see the sun, you see the trees, you see what the real world is actually about. You start to see the illusion. the perception, all right? The wall that they put in front of you. You see it, because then it doesn't make any sense anymore. But it's really hard to go through that stage. And it's with everything in life, guys. Once you start becoming a trader, you walk different paths of being a trader, and you realize that the banking system is a scam. You realize that the fiat currency is a scam. You start realizing that anything that they make you believe is valuable isn't valuable at all, right? And the only way that you start going through that is by walking the path as being a trader. Okay, they just swept previous day high, but yeah, that's me yapping, guys. I'm just talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't. I'm just talking. All right, but yeah, we took this long. Well played for anyone that took it with me. Yeah, well done. I've got nothing more to say than nice trade. Everything is a scam. We're in a prison planet and we don't realize it. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything to say against it, bro. The whole system, everything is built on debt. But I don't want to look at it from a pessimistic view, right? I think anything can be beneficial if you play the game well. And, yeah. It's fact, brother. Agreed. Hey, thank you, stranger. I appreciate that. Hey, Greg, how are you, mate? Nice work. I got here late, so I missed it. Hey, it is what it is, bro. I missed this trade as well, my guy. This was the original trade I was looking for. Right here. Back to this high, right? It would have been better than the trade that I just took. But it is what it is. At least we got something out of the market. And I'm happy that we got backed up at 5 minutes before the open, that it pushed so high up. It actually backed us up here, so yeah, I'm glad it did. Great speech. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I can't pronounce the word. Hi, it's me. I'm sorry. Gina. I want to know. 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 Now I want to know. Give me 1 second. I want to have an understanding of what you just said. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm searching up the word of someone that just said this. Oh, it's okay. I see. It's a diverse set of religious and philosophical movements, emphasizing personal spiritual knowledge as the path of salvation, often viewing the material world as a flawed or evil one. Yeah. Well, to a degree, I do believe that if you don't take control of material value, it controls you, right? So a lot of people get controlled and have certain desires, but it's a funny thing to say, right? Most of the desires we have in our life are not our own, right? And they are created by other people, by things that we see online, and we have a whole distorted view on what life really is about. And I'm not the person to tell you what you should value. You should ask yourself and write it to yourself and ask yourself what you truly value in life. And I would be a jerk to say that I would not like to drive a Ferrari or an Aston Martin, right? Of course I would like to drive one. But what is the actual value besides it being a car that brings you from A to B, right? The thing is, what a car like that brings you is status, right? It gives you status. It gives you... people look at you differently, and that's what the car buys you, besides it driving faster and it looks nicer and stuff like that. But the thing that it buys you mostly within the business realm and in the dating realm is status, right? Because they understand how hard it is to achieve something like that. To buy a car that's worth 150,000 euros, it's a hard thing because someone with a regular job wouldn't be able to afford it ever, right? Unless they save up their money for 10 years. So that is the thing. That is just how it is, right? And that is what gives it value. But the actual intrinsic value of the car is zero. It's nothing. It's the only value that it has what you give to it, right? And a lot of people, they have a lot of desires, but they're not willing to put in the work, what is required to achieve what they want from life. And you're only putting up mental suffering to yourself if you do that, right? So if you want to have a nice car, but you're not willing to put in the work, if you're not willing to put skin in the game, if you're not willing to buy the video series from a certain guy that has proven to you that he knows what he does, all right, because you think you can do it all yourself and stuff like that, you're putting yourself to mental suffering for no reason. Because if you're not willing to put in the work, then why even desire something that's unachievable with a regular life? It's just how it is. I know I'm yapping a lot, but that's just how it is, you know? It's nothing, it's not different than that. We are basically in a big GTA server in real life. Yeah, well, yeah, you can upgrade your character, right? By doing certain stuff. You can read about certain stuff that you find interesting. You can, you know, you can do a lot of stuff to achieve the same life as in GTA, but it's just way easier to do it in a video game than do it in real life. Because of the suffering that comes with it, you know? All right, nice. So we had the trade long. Let's see what's going to happen now at 9:30, because this could definitely just go bananas and it could go the other way again, guys. All right, it could go the other way again, or it's going to continue from sweeping 8:30 low, right? And then you have to continue afterwards. I'm just going to sit here for a minute. We just made some drawdown. Like, we have some money now to play with, potentially, if we want to. But I'm just going to wait and see. Maybe I take another trade and just risk the 250 we just made, or something. I don't know how much we just made. Okay, yeah, 250, right? And maybe we'll risk some of that money because it's extra drawdown, right? It's not calculated as drawdown until the end of the day. So it's basically money that you use on the house right now. Maybe we take another trade, maybe not. I'm just gonna stay around and chill with you guys for a little bit longer. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. I don't mind answering any questions. For the guys that just tuned in, make sure to smash up the like button. Yesterday we had an insane stream. We had like 2,000 views. I'm not expecting the same stuff to happen today, but that was really nice. You know, we had like 50 people or like 70 people on the live stream, which is crazy to me, by the way. But yeah, for the guys that are sticking around and coming back every single day, I appreciate you. I really do. I really do. I would like to eventually in the future maybe create like a little trading society. That's what's the name that I had in my mind. It's like the trading society. You know, and we have like generals and we have you know, we have everything, you know. We're creating a little brotherhood of traders. That would be sick, you know. That would be the ultimate goal, to create something like that, and we can do events in live and stuff, you know. Meet up. That would be sick, guys. That would be sick. That would be sick. Is any of you guys in a trade right now? Let me know in the chat if you guys are looking at anything at all. And if so, what are you looking at? And why are you looking at it? Yeah, we're selling off pretty drastically here. We're selling off pretty drastically right now. Is this going to be the sweep of London highs and previous day high for the continuation to the downside? That's the question of the century, and then we can actually look for London lows. I might actually give it a crack here, guys, on the push back up like this, and accept the risk that I'm taking here. Let's see how much this would be. Yeah, I might give this a crack here on the push back up, guys. We sell one on the retest here if they come back up, because I do believe, looking at how it's currently moving down, that this is going to continue pushing to the downside. And then the 6 o'clock is actually the sweep continuation to the downside of how they are breaking it down now. Looking at the 12 o'clock candle as well, this might actually seek further to the downside. And we still have some fair value down below as well that's still left open, as you can see here, right? So we still have some unmitigated PA at the bottom of the week. So maybe, just maybe, this could actually be another trade setup that's going to go wild. Let's see if they're going to go up first, though, and give us the entry. I'm looking at the trade at the German 40. Oh, nice, bro. Nice. Yeah, I know the German 40 moves pretty neat as well. It's a bit slower. But I know it moves actually pretty neat as well. I was forced to trade it for a bit. Let's see. It looks like this is just gonna sink, guys. And not coming back up, but we'll see. Maybe it comes back up and gives us the entry here. Maybe it comes back up on the next 15 maybe. Let's see. Or it's gonna happen now. We'll see. The overall target would be towards London lows and Asia lows. So these lows. If any of those are swept beforehand, I'm just gonna call it a day. Looking at the 6 hour right now, look at the sweep of liquidity and the flip, guys. That's really interesting. That is really interesting. The 8 hours looking interesting as well here. Oh, look at the sell-off, guys. We took the buys for the sells. That's crazy. We took the buys for the sells. At least we made some money. But I guess the big move is gonna go to the downside, back to the daily open, back to the gap, basically, right? Let's see though. Maybe something like this would also be good. Are you looking for short potentials or you're looking for longs? Let me know what you're looking for. So it's interesting because they're actually correlating with one another right now. The dollar and the Nasdaq. And normally that's not the case, right? Normally it's the other way around. Let's see what the Volks is doing here, guys. Volatility index, yeah, that's rising. That is rising right now. And this looks like it could continue to rise. When I'm looking at this on a daily time frame, we can see that they do not have a top wick. We had a massive amount of buying pressure here. This could definitely flip and seek back towards this high, right? I would put a alert on the daily open for the VIX. That's really important for me to be aware of. And when we look at ES right now, yeah, ES is also looking like a massacre. It's looking like a massacre, man. I feel like we might potentially miss out on this position. But we don't know. We can see what the next 5 minutes gonna do. Like there's often enough that people are getting that they're buying it back up before the actual move happens, right? And everyone that is selling early is gonna get stopped out. So we'll see whether or not we're gonna get another position in here, or they're not gonna give it to us. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We got the last 20-minute candle opening up here as well. So that's nice. This could definitely come back up. Make a top wick on a 20. It would be crazy if we can catch the 20-minute top wick for the reversal down. That would be crazy. Let's see though. Let's see what happens here in 20 seconds. 24 people watching. Hope you guys are good. Welcome to the live stream. Make sure to smash up the like. That would be highly appreciated. That would be highly appreciated if you want to do that for me. Let's see. All right, let's see. We got the last 20 minutes of the hourly candle. Is it gonna come back up for us and give us an entry for the continuation down? And otherwise, maybe 10 o'clock will do it. And if not, and they're just gonna run all the way down, then it is what it is. At least we made some money on the way up, you know? We can't have them all, is what I would say. We can't have them all. We had some, we don't have it all. 60 points in relationship to 120. It is what it is. It is what it is. Part of the game. Part of the game. All right, let's see. Seems like they are buying it back up. It seems like they're buying it back up. Let's see if they're gonna give it to us here, guys. We do need to see an instant reaction though. If they continue to push through, I'm pretty confident it's gonna take us out, and it's just gonna continue the trend higher, and this might be just a whipsaw for it and continue back up, right? But if this is not the case and they really want to go down, it would happen from around this location. And we're also on the top of the day, right? So the stop loss that we have would be the top of the day. So if it actually breaks that, we're wrong, and that's okay. That's good. That's all right. That's not a problem. It's actually better, to be honest, because this means that if I'm wrong, I know I'm wrong. There's a lot of wicks right now. You see that, guys? They're really wicking. So a lot of people are fighting at this current level. We know that the price action between the closure of yesterday and 9:30 open right now is on traded PA for the New York session, right? So anything in here, they could rebalance out and take liquidity. That's why I'm looking for the short here, right? And especially after the big reaction, if 9:30 would have driven higher, for me it would have been like, okay, they might want to go back to all-time highs. But because we still have that inefficiency below, and nothing is definite until it's closed, this daily candle could still flip and could still go lower. So that's why you have to be really, like, for me personally, I'm trying to be as adaptable as I can. And this doesn't mean that I'm going to be 100% right. I could still be wrong, right? Like, don't take me wrong. It could just be that this is the bottom wick for the New York session, and they're going to break above 9:30 and continue the trend higher. It could also be the case, you know? And if that's the case, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. We got a new 15 coming in 2 minutes. Maybe I should close this down and have a little bit more space on the chart. Looks a bit better, doesn't it, guys? I think it looks a bit better. Let's have a look. All right, we got, 2 more minutes. Price is still hovering. They're still selling it short, it seems. If they start breaking below these levels here without tapping us in first, I'm going to call it a day, guys. Then we made our money on the long and we missed out on the short. But if they do come up first, we're going to try and get involved. We're going to try and get involved, but they're not doing it as of yet. Let's see. Let's see if they want to get back up. We got 1 minute until the new 15. Right now, it doesn't seem like it wants to do it. But maybe. Maybe this one's just going to go all the way up, tap us in, and go all the way back down. Look at it. Look at it. It's coming to get us, guys. You see that? It's coming to get us. That would be crazy. That would be crazy if this happens. That would be crazy. No bottom wick as well. Look at it. It's coming. It's coming. That would be crazy if it does it. Let's see. Got 15 more minutes until 10 o'clock open. Where's everyone? Why is no one talking to me? Are you guys like locked in or something like that? I feel so alone. There are 20 people watching, but I feel so alone. It's not that like 20 people, it's like a massive amount. But let me know what you guys are doing. Let me know. You guys locked in? You guys at work? What are you guys doing right now? I would like to know, get to know you guys a little bit better so we can just, chat. Especially when I start the community. It's good to know. It's good to know who you guys are, Holding breath, waiting to get in. Oh, make sure you keep breathing, bro. Otherwise, you knock yourself out. I'm locked in, analyzing 5 different charts, so I'm listening to you. Wow, man, amazing. You got this, bro. I'll be quiet then. All right, let's see. Let's see if they're gonna rise back up, guys. Let's see if they want to do it. It could also be that 10 o'clock is gonna do it for us, and we get the 10 o'clock play. We are watching you, bro. Yeah, I know. No, keep talking. Yeah. Greg, are you Gregory? Did you change your name? Stove, my G, how are you, bro? Hope you're doing good, my friend. Welcome for tuning in. I'm glad you tuned in. All right, that's good to know, Greg. I'll keep calling you Gregory though, because otherwise I'm confusing myself. What are you looking for, Stove? You're looking for longs, for shorts? Don't jinx me, please. Tell me that you're looking for shorts. If not, it's gonna be tough. I'm battling Stove trades, guys. No, I'm just joking, guys. I'm joking. I'm thinking about the day. Got swept today in the London market. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. I'm sorry to hear that. What type of trade were you looking at? Maybe you can let me know and we can look at it together. Seems like a lot of buyers are getting trapped here at the moment. Yeah. Waiting for a key reaction. Yeah, I see what you're saying, bro. I'm seeing what you're saying. Yeah, I'm in a bit of a predicament right now. Because if I'm looking at like the higher time frame, it looks like it really wants to drive through higher, right? But at the same time, I'm like, we still got that big inefficiency to the downside, right? We still have that big gap left open to the downside. They just swept previous day high. They might actually, like you said, they're trapping buyers right now for the sweep to the downside. But the question is whether or not it's going to happen, right? Did we sweep? Yeah, we did sweep Asia high, yeah. We swept everything to the upside on the 30-minute. Everything is swept. You still have 930 high open, though, by the way. We never retested 930 open. So if they resweep 930 open, they're going to take me out. But I'm predicting, because it's the high of the day, that that's not going to happen. But it could potentially happen. But anything from current day and previous day is swept. They took it all out. They took it all out. Yeah, we actually took a little long here to previous day high. Right here, Stove. So I'm just using some of the capital that I made on that trade for the potential short to the downside here. It's chopped today. Yeah, it's definitely chopping. It's definitely chopping, guys. It's a bit of a tough tough spot to be in, Like if you want to look for longs here, you're in the top of the day, right? You have some liquidity to the downside. You have to then look away from the liquidity and just accepting that it is located there. And if you want to look for shorts, yeah, it's tough because you are basically in nowhere's land right now, right? You have some structure to work with, but not a lot. So either you have some drawdown left over that you want to utilize and potentially make some money with, or you just have to accept that this might not be a potential trade. And I'm just trying this one, right? I'm giving it a try. It's only 1 micro. It's a big stop load. The ranges these days, guys, are insane. Because it's like I'm using 1 micro and I'm risking $150. $150, guys. I was looking for shorts, but there's a big gap. Yeah, you mean the overnight gap from Cash session to cash session? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, you're right. It's massive, right? If you look at the regular trading hours, it is a pretty big gap right now. It is a pretty big gap. Yeah, it's a bit of a tough spot to be in because this could just be a flip continuation higher. Now I'm looking at it. It also looks like a long, so it's a bit of I'm in a bit of a predicament right now. Am I willing to take the trade? Yes, I'm willing to still take the trade because this might actually go higher. It might actually go higher. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. We got 9 minutes left for the new 4 hour to open up here. Yeah, we'll see what happens here, guys. Are we gonna get taken instantly and the bazooka us out, or are they gonna sell off again and actually seek lower? That's the question of the day. Regardless of the outcome of this position, this will be my last one, though. This will be my last trade, guys. We got 25 people watching. Hope you guys are good. Make sure to smash up the like. That would be highly appreciated. It does help the channel. I know it doesn't make any sense, but it does help it. So if you want to support it, make sure to smash up the likes. All right, we're almost at our entry point here, guys. Are we going to catch the top, or are we going to get ran through and get screwed, basically? It feels like just a wild chop on NQ. Yeah, it does feel like it. Yeah, it's whipsawing, right? It's going both ways. Right now, I've said it like 1,000 times now, but we'll see. Cardi, welcome. I hope that's your name, Cardi. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Do you trade forex? I do trade forex on my personal account. Yes, but right now we're trading futures. We're trading futures. It's not that big of a difference, to be honest. All right, let's see what's gonna happen here, guys. We are about to get tapped in. All right, we're in the position. I'm gonna put my stop, as said, above the 930 high. We're targeting it down towards, but just towards the lows, basically, right? If they manage to flip this current candle and break lower, I will be really aggressive with my stop placement. I'm going to break even and stuff. We'll see what happens here. I think the most logical thing would be to just target Asia lows, or towards Asia lows, or London lows. Yeah, something like this. All right, but flipping and pushing, I'm gonna put my stop to break even. Hopefully we get a drive through here, guys. That would be nice. Thank you, DPT. I appreciate that, my friend. I appreciate that a lot, bro. Hope you're doing all right. All right, we got a nice sell-off right now. We are at break even. Let's hope this continues to the downside. And we're actually gonna revisit London, all right? The 2 o'clock from London. And if not, we'll see. Shipley, how you doing, bro? Welcome. Glad to see you back, my G. 28 people watching. That's amazing. Smash up the likes, guys. That would be highly appreciated. 29 people watching. Hey. All right, let's see if we're going to survive this, guys. We have 5 minutes until the new 10 o'clock open. If they really want to go down, I don't really see any reason for them to come higher. They could sweep 930 high and then do the initial sell-off. But it would be more ideal that they wouldn't do that because they would stop us out. You know what I'm saying? So let's hope it's not going to happen and it's just going to continue to the downside. Let's hope it's not going to happen and they continue to the downside. It looks like this is all build up liquidity. It looks so neat. It looks so clean, but we do need a breakdown for it to be validated. I do not have, I only have one micro in place, so I can't take any partials. So I start trailing along the way if we get the opportunity to do so. You didn't get filled? Oh, that's tough, man. Yeah, I got filled on the MNQ thing, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. I hope for you. Well, no, I don't hope that. If they come back up, it's. I think the trade idea is a little bit less validated, to be honest. But yeah, it happens, man. It happens. It's part of the game. What pairs do you trade? I mostly trade the Nasdaq, the NQ. When I trade on my personal, I sometimes trade gold as well. But gold is sassy, guys. Gold is like your crazy ex-girlfriend that you can't get rid of. That's really what gold is about, you know? Like, gold is not my best friend, I'm telling you right now. I've had many fights, and most of them are with gold. Like, Nasdaq is treating me nicely more often than gold is. It's a nice push to the downside at the moment, guys. We do see some nice momentum down. Let's hope we can break through this monthly open right here. We're already breaking. Oh, is it the monthly or is it the weekly? It's the monthly, yeah. We're already breaking down on the S pretty neatly right now. I do need to be aware of the fact that if they break this low, I might have to take it out on my trade if we get a divergence here, right? So I have to be aware of that because we're nowhere near at all. How so precisely? Yeah, there's not really reason why it's so precise, bro. This is the yeah, it's the last buying pressure before the down move, right? So that if they would recollect orders, it would be at the manipulation leg that caused the sweep of previous day high. So I'm not a wizard, bro. I'm just telling you right now. I'm not like some financial guru that's gonna give you the golden nugget. There was a big chance they would also run through, and they didn't, and we managed to catch it up. Sometimes it happens, you know. But that's the main reason why I put it there. 29. Oof, you have a big target, bro. Yeah, my target is a bit shorter. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a bit shorter than that. I'm watching ES mostly here, guys. If they break through on ES to the downside, I will have to take it out eventually if Nasdaq is not following through. The main reason is because the ES is the leader when it comes to the Nasdaq and the ES, right? Most of the times. So if they take this low and they start driving up and NQ is nowhere near, they might just drive up and take us out. And I don't take out anything at all. Do you use standard deviation FIBs? Yes. Are you using it from the opening range right now? Ugh, they did not manage to stay below the monthly open here. Let's see, we got 10 o'clock opening up now. Let's see if we can survive. If we can survive here and it's gonna continue down. I hope so. Let's see. From sweep to the high to the next low formed after the high. Oh, you mean like this? You mean like this? Is that how you use it? I feel like this might potentially take us out here. Let's see. Let's see if we can survive. It would be nice. If they re-break lower, there might be a possibility to scale in here. if they do not take us out beforehand. Let's see if this happens. If they give us an opportunity to scale into the downside. Because if they then sell off, my entry would be around here, around 50% in between these two, right? And if they sell off, I can instantly move my stop loss to break even and increase my risk and decrease my target. So I'm increasing my risk without actually increasing my risk, right? But we do need to then have an instant sell-off, because otherwise I won't be making anything at all. Let's see though. Let's see whether or not this is gonna work out. ES is also hovering around the weekly open. No, from the high to the next low. You mean like this? Oh, so you mean it like this? I'm sorry, I don't understand, bro. My apologies. I don't understand what you mean right now. No. Let's see if we can survive. Survive and thrive. Yeah, maybe it was worth taking it out at the monthly open, but I did expect it to continue a bit lower. Let's see. If we can hold it here and actually sell below, that would be nice. I think it's a change in trend on the 30-minute. You mean bullish or bearish? Are we gonna survive or are we gonna get taken out here? It feels like we're gonna get taken out. Yeah, it definitely feels like that now. Oh no. That's upsetting. It would have been a really nice position if it sold off like this. To the downside. Is it gonna hold? That would be crazy. That would be crazy. I don't think so though, but bearish to bullish. Yeah, it could definitely be the case. Could definitely be the case that this is just gonna rocket all the way up and it's gonna re-sweep at 930 highs. If that's the case, yeah, we're gonna get taken out here and break even. If not, potentially it's gonna sink lower, you know? Yeah, tomorrow is gonna be the holiday, yeah. You're right. I'm not gonna be trading tomorrow, guys, by the way. I won't be live trading. You should buy. I'm not gonna buy. I appreciate it though. If they take me out, it is what it is, you know? That's okay. It's part of the game. Alright, seems like we're gonna get taken here. There's a lot of buying pressure. But it's not doing it as of yet. TP 280. What? But you just said. Do you not want to buy, or you mean you want to sell? Yeah, I'm still. Let's hope we can survive this, guys. Right? Let's hope we can survive it at break even. If we can, that would be amazing. But I don't think it's gonna. I don't think. Yeah, we got taken out. Yeah, we got taken out. So we got break even on this one. Maybe I could have taken it out when we had like a good amount of floating profits here, but it is what it is. It's funny how previous week I had 6 trades and only this week I only have 1, and even that one was a break even. Yeah, that's part of the game, bro, right? That's sadly part of the game. That's sadly part of the game. I need to turn on the air conditioning right now. Give me 1 second, guys. There's a couch in the middle of the room that they just left here, and they didn't move it away. I don't even know why. Oh my god, this thing is heavy. Okay. Now I have to move this one away a bit. Alright. Alright, put on the air conditioning, because otherwise I'm gonna die. Alright. Whew. That was hot. It's really hot in here right now. It's becoming really hot here in the Netherlands, guys. Yeah, I did have a sniper entry. Yeah, I did have it. Yeah. But if I'm looking at it now, my 2R wouldn't be hit anyways, right? So I would have made some money. I could have taken it out. But it's easy to say afterwards, right? Could have also broken lower. I'm from the Netherlands. I do have Insta, yes. My Instagram is the same as my YouTube. I took 2 trades, 1 winner right here on the left and 1 break even just now. The break even would have been nice to be a winner as well, but we did not manage to continue its break below. We did not manage to stay below. And we have some interesting movements here. Looking at ES and looking at the Nasdaq. Let's see what happens here. If they sweep it up again, break below, we might look for another short here, guys. If not, we don't. Look at gold. Yeah, gold is moving pretty neatly to the downside, huh? I wish you the best of luck, bro. Hopefully it's gonna work out for you. The shorts on gold. Let's see, at a 6 hour. Let's see what happens here. Ugh. I'm getting old, guys. I'm getting old. What do you think about the US 30? I'm not really in a position to give you an analysis on it, to be honest, because I don't trade it. So I don't know how it moves. I have no idea on what I could expect. The US 30 also does its own thing in relationship to NQ and ES. It just does whatever it feels like, you know? I'd say it looked like a good long setup on gold. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It could flip and go higher. I don't know. Right now, I'm not doing anything, to be honest. Yeah, you see that the alignment between the dollar and the NQ. That's interesting, though. Normally, it wouldn't be like that. Let's have a look at what the Volks is doing. Is it breaking down lower? Yeah, meh. Maybe it wants to go down. This means the Nasdaq could go rise higher. What brokers do you use? I have a couple of brokers that I use. If you want a good A-book broker for Forex, is Do Technologies. I also use Blueberry Markets, but that's a B-book broker. Do you think it can go down from here? Anything can happen, bro, to be honest, right? We could resweep New Year session high, break below it again, and set it off again. It could also just continue after it breaks out the opening range, and we have an opening range breakout. So in this instance, it could go both ways, you know what I mean? Do you trade a prop firm? Yes, I do. I'm currently trading with Lucid live on stream. So you have Lucid here on the right hand side. I'm trading on the TradeC platform. Yeah, gold could also potentially rocket. Yeah, for sure. Anything can happen, guys, right? Nothing is definite until it's closed and it's actually done. All right, so that's the thing. That's the thing with trading, guys. Anything can happen at any time. There's just a slighter chance of something occurring over another, right? And that's what we're trying to play our edge on. But right now, like, I wouldn't be surprised if this stuff sinks all the way back down again. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Let's have a simple look here on the higher time frame for a sec. It looks like it's just pushing higher, but this could be another wick test, continue lower. Oh. I'm gonna remove the trades that we took. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. And they retest this. And it will be something like this. For another trade to the downside. I might give it another crack here down, guys. I want to see how they close this. Okay, they did not close what I was expecting, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see what happens here. They just tried to trade back above 9:30 open, but they couldn't. If they now trade below 10 o'clock again, this might be a continuation play down. We're in a inverted for value gap. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. On the daily? For which one? For NQ? Yeah, I might have to wait for it to actually break below 10 though. That's really important here. Oh. Oh man, this question mark thingy really irritates the heck out of me, man. Why did they put it here? Can't they put it like on the right hand side? So this is a important time cluster right here, guys. We got 8:30 open and 10 o'clock. Yeah. Now I'm aware. I'm aware of the fact that we're creating higher highs. But it's more as in, if let's say it wants to continue, like I can't buy it here right now, right? So if I want to buy it, I should buy it a little bit lower after we sweep some of the internal liquidity. It might be a buy. Let's say it's an opening range breakout. Let's say they actually trade higher and higher, and we come into 11, right? So 11 o'clock open. We have a value gap here. Here's something like this, right? We can then trade the continuation higher. But if they don't manage to stay above 930 open, for me this signals bearish continuation. Right? If I'm just looking at the regular trading hours, it could definitely just continue and seek all-time highs again. It is a break and retest in a 3-minute time frame. Oh, you mean break, retest? Okay, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, let's have a look here, guys. Let's see what happens. They are definitely breaking out right now. Let's look at the hourly time frame. Let me get some more water here, guys. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we need to have some patience here for me now. I'm just looking at my phone. Give me a second, guys. Okay, beter. All right. Let's see. So it is indeed, you guys are right. We're breaking higher. Let's see if we can continue this way. Maybe we can get another trade on the continuation play, right? Like we did beforehand, instead of the short that we initially had. Maybe we can catch something here. If not, I'm all right. We had one break even, one win. It is what it is, man. You know, can't have them all. Can't have them all. Gold swept all the liquidity with a fakie. Oh, nice. All right, let's see what happens here. We just closed above it on the 5-minute, but I do need like a little bit major of a closure. Stove, are you still here in the chat, bro? What are you looking at? Let me know in the chat if you're still here. Who is still in the chat? If you guys are still here, smash up the like if you didn't do it already, and drop a comment. Let me know what you guys are, if you guys are still here, you know? Sometimes I know you guys are focused and dialed in, but sometimes you feel so alone. I feel so alone. Still here, Gregory, my G. Hope you're doing good. Still. Let's see. Oh yeah, nice. All right. Morton's still here. We out here. Shipley's still here, my G. I had to move away to my trading desk. Took a long on gold. Nice. I'm still here, brother. Thank you. Here. Hi, it's me. Nice. Are you guys in any trades? Did any of you guys manage to catch this long? If you did, well played. Good one. Just close out on a short on gold. Nice. Nice. You made some money, hopefully. That's good. Well played, guys. Well played. All right. We still did not sweep 930 highs. So this is our current range. Our opening range is right here. But I'm short on the German 40. Nice. I see. Yeah, I remember. The German 40 is moving. It's moved so much smoother than NQ most of the times. I remember. Took another 600 on that long. Well played, my friend. Good job. I like it. Well done. Hey, bro, I'm not nice, bro. If you're making money, you're making money, man. You know what I'm saying? Just do you, man. Do whatever works for you. The inversion gaps, like, I mean, like, it makes a lot of sense that they are profitable, that they're really profitable, right? Makes a lot of sense. I mean, this 5-minute one, you could have taken it from this 5-minute one after the break, all right? Put your entry here, put your stop here, and be in a position now that's working pretty massively, you know? But if you look on it on a 1-minute scale, yeah, you have some better ones, of course. You have this one, I guess. This one right here. This one. If NQ breaks this high, where will it go? That's a good question, man. Like it could go anywhere. It makes the most sense to me that's gonna rebalance this this entire leg, right? If it's a continuous breakout, if they want to continue this breakout and actually use the, you could call it the orb strategy, right? The opening range breakout. It's just gonna continue higher in that instance, and that's just what it's gonna do. Who knows, right? I can't predict for you where it's gonna go, but that could happen. Let's have a look here. I'm gonna look at the next 30 minutes to see what's gonna happen here at 10:30. We just swept New York session open, right? The high. Now I'm gonna be really careful to see what's up. In the shorter time frame. I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you. Like the thing is, like I'm really adaptable to what the market tells me. Like I would say that if it continues higher, it could rebalance the entire leg up. Let me know when to short. I'm in. Yeah. I don't know yet. I'm just looking if it wants to go down or not. Full TP on my gold trade. Well done. Congrats. I'm glad that worked out, man. That's good. That's perfect. Got 27 people watching. 28. Welcome to the live stream. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Make sure for the guys that want to tune in more often that you smash up the like and that you use the bell icon so you get notified when I'm live. I have some mixed schedule. I haven't done a scheduled type format yet, but I might just come live every single day at the same hour if the market is favorable, you know. I know what I do is I'm actually working against the YouTube algorithm by doing it, but yeah, I mean, I want to come live when I think it's favorable to trade. I don't want to just sit there and do nothing. So we just swept New York. Okay, now it's getting cold as heck in here. Wait. We just swept New York session high. This could definitely be a potential reversal play, right? So I'm going to look at it and see what happens here. We potentially, if this closes hella bearish, I might put my stop here and I try to do it again. I'm going to try and do it again, guys. I might do it, right? I might actually do it. I'm back to 10 o'clock open. But we have to see how this closes and then we try to trade the new 30-minute open, right? Back to the downside again. We'll see if this is the case or not. We're also creating a breaker block now after sweeping this liquidity. Look at this sell-off, guys. All right. Am I stubborn for trying the shorts again? I don't know. I might be. I don't know. Yeah, maybe chopping up and down. But yesterday we ended up still selling off, right? So who knows? Who knows what happens here? How much would this be if I... All right, yeah. Oh, all right, let's see. Look at this sell-off, guys. Oof, that's crazy. Who trades at... I trade at 6 p.m. sometimes, right? I trade at 6 p.m. sometimes. But yeah, it was really late in the day. You're right. You're right on that. Look at this. See, you see what I'm saying? Like they sweep that liquidity. Anyone that early sold is now getting screwed over. They're crying their eyes out right now because they got stopped out and then it goes. The markets are a dangerous place to be in, guys. It really is. All right, let's see what happens here. Got a new closure in 50 seconds. And I consider entering a new trade here. I have a sell limit placed, but it needs to close below. If it comes up before, I might take it out. So I have to watch it closely. And the target is gonna be the current trading range low, right? The 930 low. If they want to give us this entry. $588, yeah, $588, yeah. Let me look actually on. I'm trading it on MNQ, right? So my entry would be at yeah. I'm putting it a little bit lower. I'm putting it at 90 on MNQ. On 90. But we have to see if they actually come back up here, because there's a big chance they're not gonna do that. Let's see though. Who knows? They might still come back up. They just tapped 10 o'clock. Let's see. What it moves though, guys, right? Like what is these ranges are insane. Like this is a range of 160 points, man. 160 points. That's like, you guys don't understand. That's insane, right? Yeah, if it goes, man. I'm trying to get involved here though. Gregory, I'm moving my entry a little bit lower here. Just so you know, I'm moving it a little bit lower. It's right here. Around 73-ish. Stop will be in the same location though. What would invalidate this setup now is if they break 390. Nasdaqistan, yes. There's really big moves today, bro. There's really big moves today. But as of yet, we're surviving. We're surviving another day in Nasdaqistan. That's crazy. Alright, let's see if they want to come back up and give us the entry here. That would be nice. That would be nice. And now we also swept 930 highs, so I'm even more convinced that if they come back up and they sell off, that this would be the high. But it's been whipsawing so much around the open lately that it could also just, you know, smack me in the face and take me out. If that's the case, it is what it is, you know. It could also just instantly sink off from here. You short right now? No, I'm not in yet. I'm not in yet. I'm shorting here, higher up. If they go from here, it is what it is, man. I'm alright with that. It doesn't matter to me. I didn't see a ring on a finger. Ever been with a singer before? If trading doesn't work out, you guys know I'll be a singer, right? I've got the voice for it, guys. I'm just not revealing it to you guys. But come on, man. Nasdaqistan. Yes, sir. All right, we're moving slightly back up. Let's see if we're gonna get taken out on the second try to the downside. I'm in. You're already in? Oh no. If they go without me, I'm happy for you, but I would be upset for me. But who knows? We'll see. The Backstreet Boys. Yeah? What is the Backstreet Boys? I never heard of it before, man. Brother, how was your day? Good, man. I had a long setup, then I had a short that got taken out on break even. I did not take any money out. I was expecting it to continue. I had the short from right here. So it synced all the way down, then it stopped, came all the way back up, swept New York session high, and now I'm trying to trade it again from the breaker here, alright? For another short down to opening range low. Because if they really wanted to break higher, I was anticipating it to continue instantly. But it might not be a driver day, it might be a chop day. But as of yet, we're doing pretty good, right? I'm up. I'm just risking whatever I just made, less than what I just made on the previous trade. If they take me in here, I'm still looking back at, should I have closed in the trade a bit earlier just now? Something I'm asking myself. I've been asking myself because we tapped the monthly open. But in a sense, it's like, yeah, maybe I should have taken it out. But I'm like, nah, I don't know. It was destined to be a great trade if they actually ran through, right? But it did not occur. But we're trying to get another trade in here. Let's see if they're not gonna run us out now, and we're gonna get the actual setup here to the downside. We'll see. Let's see. If they run us through, it is what it is. We're not losing any money. Because yeah, the money is still open to use, as it's not calculated in the end of day drawdown yet. Not yet. If they sell off from right here, that would be quite upsetting. I ain't gonna lie to you. Come on, just take us in. I'd rather lose money than see you run away from me. All right, now let's see. We're still not tagged. All right, we're tagged in. Stop is above the high, and our target is currently just to the downside, right? To the opening range low. Let's see if we're gonna get stopped out, or we're gonna continue to the downside here, guys. We still have a layer of protection. Let's see if ES actually swept the highs. Oh, okay. I wasn't aware of that. We have a massive divergence at the moment. So this might have a big influence, but we'll see what happens. If we get an opportunity to be risk-free, we will definitely do that instantly. Because it's a bit of a whipsawing market at the moment, right? So, but we do have a massive divergence with ES. And knowing that ES is the driver, it's a bit of a risky situation we're in right now. Because ES might want to reach to New York session high, and this means that we're going to get taken out on this position for NQ. This I might have to look here. I missed this. I'm gonna hold on to it because I still think it has potential, but this might be a tough trade to be in. Let's see what happens here. Are they gonna push through, or are they gonna flip to the downside? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it loose, guys. All right, I cut the trade loose. We lost $50 on this one, but I'm cutting it because if this continues and drives back to 930 open, there's a big chance that NQ is gonna follow along. All right, so I'm just making the right decision here to closing it out, as I wasn't aware of it, so I just made a stupid mistake. But at least I, you know, gap is still holding. Yeah, I agree. If they manage to push lower and we get a follow through, I might enter the trade again. But right now I'm a bit skeptic. So we took a small loss here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, the 5 minute does look really bullish. Yeah, it does look like it. It's starting to sink lower. Let's see. Did I make the wrong judgment call? Let's see. My entry, I took it out. I took a small loss. But I might jump back in if they convince me that this wants to continue down. This closure is gonna depend it for me. All right, yeah. Any pushback higher, I will jump back in here. Let's see. All right, we're back on board. The stop loss is now way lower though. Like it's no longer at the high. We moved our stop lower because if they take that out, I'm pretty confident that this stuff is gonna keep rising. So we just jumped back on board. Let's see if they want to continue this though. ES is still sinking. We do need some real follow through for me to be convinced here. All right. Let's see if we want to continue here or not. ES is closing lower, so that's good. All right. It's not looking it for me. I need to see follow through right now. We're retesting the breaker once again, so this would be the shifting point if they really want to go lower. And it's not doing it. It's not doing it. No. All right. I'm just gonna call it. I'm gonna call it, guys. I'm not gonna try and short it here again. If I had my original position on, I might should have just let it run. We took a small 50 bucks loss here just to try and get involved. Nah, but the thing is, I'm not really highly convinced. Also looking at the ES, right? Looking at the ES, I think this might want to just continue like back to New York session high, the open. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. At least I'm unbiased now. I'm just gonna let it ride for a bit. If we close back above 930, I'm long. Yeah, I could see that happen. I could see that happen. Looking at how the 20 minutes is forming here as well. We got a new 15 coming in like 15 seconds. I want to see whether or not this would have been played out. I know that the stop would have been here, but I personally do think I made a right judgment call here, but we'll see. We'll see whether or not I was right. Yeah, ES is rising as well. If they flip above 6 here on ES, I'm more and more convinced that this wants to continue higher also on NQ. Got 15 minutes until a new hourly candle. Yeah, you see this. Let's see if they break through here. I think personally that I made the right judgment call here by taking it out, guys. I do believe so. I do believe so. I just had to look at the ES. I didn't look at it. It was stupid. It was stupid, but it is what it is. ES just flipped higher. It's breaking 6 again. This means that they're actually breaking the 12 o'clock candle higher again. So it could definitely start reaching higher up. Let's have a look at NQ here. Yeah, look at this breakout here, guys. I'm still willing to risk some of the profits that I made initially. So I might take a long setup here if they reach back down a bit. Maybe I wait for the new 5 in 3 minutes. Or I'm waiting for the new 3 minute to see what this does. But yeah, we did make a really good decision here, I believe, to take it out. Buy or sell. Muggsy, you funny guy. You funny guy. We had a buy in the early day. We had a sell. We didn't take any money out of it. Now I took a small loss. I cut my trade loose because it didn't seem to work out. So I made the decision to call it out, to cut it out. Took a really small loss here, so I'm happy that I followed the intuition in that instance, I would say. All right, yeah, any move down here soon, I will try to get into the buys here. I'm just playing around a bit with the money that we just made. If we get an opportunity to get involved, I'm gonna try and do so. Anything like below the 3 minute open right now, right? Anything in here. And then we're gonna use ES as a driver here, right? So anything towards new accession open for ES would be our target, I would say. Let's see if they want to come back down for us. Well, W in the chat for taking the trade out, because that was definitely the right choice to make here. Following the fact that ES wasn't doing what it's supposed to was doing, so I'm really glad that I took it out, because that would have been money left out on the table for no reason at all, guys. If you're wrong, you're wrong. You take it out and you move on. I make it sound so easy, but trust me, it's not. It's not. I was contemplating in my head whether I should take it out, yes or no, and I still did it. So it was a good decision. But there was some fighting in my head before I made the decision. Man, it's so hot now. It's 27 degrees Celsius, guys. 27, and even in my old place, it's like 32-ish. It's crazy. All right, let's see how far they can reach down for us. Looking at ES. Anything in here would be nice. They might not want to go all the way down. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be tough. I have a buy limit set right here. My stop would be below here. Below this low. I would buy in twice if they want to come lower, but we'll see. If they even want to give us the entry, that would be the most ideal here, right? They're tapping 6 on ES. I might jump in with 1 now. Put the stop here. And we might skill in 1 more if they come lower. Oh. Let's see. I do need to see some movement to the upside, though. It's a pretty... Still some money left on the table here. Let's see. Do they want to continue higher, or are we going to get chopped up here? That's the question of the day. Are we going to break out? Yes or no? Seems like it. Yeah, I agree that the breakout needs to be confirmed. Let's see if they can invert this gap. That would actually increase my conviction in this position. I might add a buy stop above if they start breaking out. Seems like they don't want to do it. Using trade syncer. No, I'm just trading one account right now, bro. I'm just trading one account right now. We still do not have like a bottom wick here on this candle anyway, so they might want to sweep it and then continue higher. But they're closing in the gap on the 3-minute. Let's see. Interesting market today, guys. It seems like a lot of people are getting chopped up. I trade the funded and yeah, 100%, 100%. But I'm just trading this account as the stream account right now, right? I wanted to give Lucid a proper try, and that's why I'm trading them right now on stream. Got the new hour in 6 minutes. Let's look at what ES is doing. If ES manages to break out here, that would be nice. Yeah, right now we're long, bro. I was shorting, but my bias got invalidated. And now I'm looking for longs because ES is has an open New York session open, right? So we never actually came back to it. And assuming based on ES driving back here, that NQ is going to follow. So that's why we're long now. But I'm a little bit more aggressive right now. I'm trading a little bit. I'm just using some of the profits, you know, play a little bit with the market, see if we can trade with its continuation flow right now. So that's the reason, bro. I'm sorry if I didn't say it loud enough. Let's see if we can actually invert this gap. It's really important though, like I'm not gonna lie. All right, we might come back again. Maybe they're gonna give us this entry and then do it. I don't know. It seems like the market is not moving, you know. I'm telling you right now, guys, if I wasn't in profit on the day, I wouldn't do this, right? So just so you know, I'm just playing around. Last day of the week for me. Tomorrow I won't be trading. We got a holiday. So make sure you use your money wisely. And just trade whatever you're comfortable with trading. I'm just saying, I'm just honest, right? If this was a live account, I wouldn't do this either. So I'm trading it because I feel like this could happen. But the highest probability setup was the one that I was looking for in the beginning of the day. Right, that was right here. These are all less likely to actually play out for me. This is so like, just invert the gap already. I went full port already. Yeah. Nice. At least I have a disclaimer. Can't blame me. Mm. Oh, come on, baby. Are we gonna invert it, yes or no? We got a new hour in 2 minutes. So, all right. Seems like it's starting to invert this one. What you drinking? This is water, bro. I'm not drinking milk again. Yeah, I'm drinking water. This is water, bro. All right. We're removing this buy limit. I'm bringing in my stop loss. Let's see if they close or not. I'm pretty sure that they want to break out now, right? If they're gonna come sinking back down again, I'm finito. I'm done. I'm gonna give it $2 and draw down. Maybe the $2 will save me if it does come down. We still have the buy stop resting above in case of an actual breakout. Then the entry is gonna be put in the middle-ish, right? So I want it to really break out, then I can adjust my stop and already be sized in more heavily, but without actually having to put more risk on the table, because I can move in my stop to break even if it actually breaks out. Get a glass, you madman. Yeah. For water from carton. Yeah. You're right. You're right, bro. It's not gonna do it, is it? I'm getting called, guys. Give me 1 sec. Are these assholes actually coming back for my $2 stop? Yeah, okay. Alright. They actually did it. They actually did it. That's crazy. Alright, now then this is it for me, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. They inverted the gap. This would have been like the best inversion gap expansion higher. Yeah, no, you're right on. Hi, it's me. Trading is really hard, bro. Right? Like, look at this. Like, the problem is with trading is that we make a reality in our own minds, right? Okay, so we made 200 on a day. I'm gonna call it, by the way, guys. I'm not gonna trade anymore. But the thing is with trading is we make a perception in our own mind of what is happening, right? And just within, if you look at this now, right? Let's say we look at this from this perspective, this current perspective right now. It was looking so bullish, and now just because of 2 candles, you would think it's a sell, right? And that's how easily you get tricked. You trick yourself into taking certain positions. That's why I avoid the 1 minute more often than not, because it just tricks you into doing stuff. But same thing here. It looks so bullish, especially on the 1 minute. It looks like it actually wants to explode after inverting that gap, and then 1 candle brings it all the way down. You know, and it changes the whole dynamic. But if you're looking on the 5 minute, if we're looking on the 5 minute time frame, it's still looking bullish. But on the 1 minute, if you're locked in here, yeah, you know, you get lost for the sauce, man. But I'm glad I think we did all right today. I'm just upset really that we missed out on this one on the live stream, that I couldn't be there to take this one higher, because this was the best setup. You have you're below 6, you look for the continuation play, right? You guys know that at 6 o'clock I look for the continuation of the original range. We came back down, or the reversal, either way. Had a breaker block on the 5, boom, shoot back up, back to 3 equal highs. Man, this was a setup, man. Like the Italians, they would do like that, right? It was an amazing setup. And then afterwards, we got invested into the choppy price action. We managed to get one good trade back to the previous day high. Then we had the short. The short was also really neat, but we didn't take it out. And then we made a really small loss. That would have been way bigger, but we made the right decision taking it out. You're up on the day. Yeah, sure, but I evaluate more basically on what I did, you know? Like, I think the trades that we took were good trades. Maybe this was a bit of a play around type shit, but the trades that we took here, those were good trades. Also, the trying to continue to sell made a lot of sense. I'm glad that I looked at the ES, because the ES actually said no, we're not gonna do it, and I took it out. Otherwise, I would have been stopped out. This sell was good as well, but it didn't work out, sadly. Yeah, that's it. That's it for me, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we did a good job today. What do you guys think? Did you guys make good trades today? Let me know. Did you guys make some good trades? Make sure you save your money. You know, it's not worth blowing it. It really isn't. If you get emotional, just step away, man. Like, I'm not here to give you the advice that everyone gives you, but you know instinctively that it's better to just step away, right? So, but yeah, that's it for me, guys. I'm gonna call it a day. If you haven't done it already, make sure to smash up the like. Drop a W in the chat if you're still around and you're still, you know, still on the stream. I highly appreciate that. And we'll be back next week. I'll be back next week, guys. I won't be here tomorrow, because tomorrow is the bank holiday, right? So we won't be here tomorrow, but we will be here again next week. I appreciate all of you. Shipley, thank you. Hi, it's me. Thank you for tuning in. Mugsy, thank you for tuning in. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it. End the stream now. Have a lovely weekend ahead, and make sure to spend some time with your family and friends, guys. Yeah. Have a good one, guys. Speak to you later. Ciao, ciao.